From the 700 WLW Newsroom, here's Brian Combs.
Big stories you're talking about in the big one today. Reaction pouring in locally to the news that Osama bin Laden is dead. The terrorist leader killed by U.S. Navy SEALs in a raid on the home that he was staying in Pakistan. The reaction today from Lynn Faulkner, whose wife was killed on 9/11. He says that bin Laden should have been dispatched to hell a long time ago. Faulkner tells the Inquirer that this day is long overdue, but he's still glad and proud of U.S. forces who persevered for so long trying to track down the terrorist leader who was at the top of the FBI's most wanted list for a decade. The sign across the FBI website this morning now says deceased over the name of bin Laden, along with that multi-million-dollar reward that was being offered for his capture. The U.S. apparently had been watching the house where bin Laden had been living for some time, just waiting for the orders to move in, agreeing that this day is long overdue. A man whose sister-in-law died in the attack on the Pentagon on September 11th. John Reski lives in Liberty Township, and he tells us that the day is one which he's waited for. He says now his sister-in-law can rest in peace. Keith Maupin lost his son in the war in Iraq in 2004, and he agrees that today has been a long time coming. This is too late for his son, Matt, but he says Matt would be proud of the U.S. soldiers who worked so hard to find bin Laden and deliver justice. Keith Maupin will be Bill Cunningham's guest today at 2:06 on 700 WLW. He's been critical of the Americans who've been shown celebrating the death of bin Laden. There was a big celebration at Ground Zero and one outside the White House last night after the president made the announcement. News so big today, the Cincinnati Inquirer came out with an extra edition. At noon today, they put a new version of the paper out on the streets with the headline, "Justice has been done." The photo on the front page is from some of that celebrating outside the White House. 700 WLW's Mo Egger says when he's at the ball game tonight, he'll listen a little more intently today to the national anthem as it's played at the ballpark. On Mo's blog today, he talks about the death of bin Laden, his pride in American forces who worked to capture and kill the terrorist leader. He says that whoever that Navy SEAL is who shot and killed bin Laden should never have to buy a drink in a tavern again.